another banger episode of Skill Check. Last time, I went outside one time and got sick, so I'll never be doing that again. We had quite the exciting trip. Our gang on a boat, sailing along, minding their own business on a pleasure cruise when they were assaulted by, unfortunately, a pile of spooky wraiths after narrowly defeating some bone serpents, which, I mean, you guys did a great job. Valaar had a cannon, Hugh went inside some bones. I really had a lot of questions, but at the same time, you guys utterly defeated them and unfortunately found yourselves in an abandoned village where some wraiths kind of cornered you. Quick thinking to Hemp with his tiny hut. You guys held them off for a bit and figured out that with Pass Without Trace, as well as sacrificing someone and ultimately making a divine barter between Foray's god and Valaar, that you guys were able to figure something out. Unfortunately, Valaar has been left powerless as you guys kind of stand here in this abandoned city with the morning rising. And I believe the plan was to head to the shrine where you originally held to. Aetherius, the friendly ghost, has told you that the wraiths kind of just were here to kill you and not part of the whole divine plan, which I'm glad that someone figured that out at some point. As far as you're aware, you guys have completed the 3 trials set before you, which was Stranger, who is not dead, but you got him out of the water. Serpents and sailing as well. So, without further ado, I'll turn it back over to you guys.
Well, here we are at the place, right?
Yeah, are we waking up right now?
You kind of left off in the morning of the 5th day.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
I'm tired.
I'm awake. 'Cause we're waking up.
What do you guys want to do today?
Probably go to that water temple.
I want to go to the water temple too.
Sounds like a good plan.
Valaar, do you still have that silly little rhyme about how we open the door?
Oh no, I remember it. You just have to. I'm gonna walk up to the edge of the pier and go. Ah!
It's not a rhyme.
That was it.
That isn't.
That's the rhyme.
That's it?
That was it.
I'm really impressed.
Because you only said one thing. It has nothing to rhyme with.
We don't speak that.
Read them the rhyme.
Maybe it's a special.
They want to
dialect.
be all technical and learned.
It's that hill speak.
Well, you got a good voice. You should read it to them. Because Shark can read.
Oh, he can, canonically.
Oh, I taught him this right.
Como se dice?
Sing to the sea. Check. Let your voice be free. Sing to the state. To the statue. I can read, but he sure can't write. Let the sisters hear your plea. Sing upon the sigil and be granted entry. That last one didn't rhyme.
Yes, it did.
Entry.
Kind of plea.
But not with sigil.
Nope, not with sigil.
That's true.
So lots of singing.
Okay.
I think we just gotta go to the water temple.
Let's go.
All right.
Right.
Without further ado, I believe you guys get back on your boat. If not, there's plenty to commandeer here if you guys want to ride individual boats. I don't really care. But you will get to the sea shrine unaccosted, assuming that's where we're headed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. The shrine is not too far away. You guys were able to see it in the distance. However, as you guys sail, you find there's a bit of morning fog on the wind that has not really cleared up with the sun that's coming through. But it's getting denser as you guys... Yeah, go ahead. Woohoo! We did a map square! You guys are kind of cutting through some pretty dense fog. And I'd like... roll me perception checks from the group. Let's see who sees this.
Everybody?
Yeah, why not?
I'm so not.
It's just we haven't rolled dice in a while. So I figured, why not
That's
we
a
all
good
just
point.
roll.
17.
Ooh!
13.
12.
16.
Ooh, 22.
Okay, Foray and Hugh, you guys are kind of keeping a lookout. There's this mysterious fog, kind of the soft waves. You guys are getting closer to where you're going. And you see, standing beside the mast, is the ghost of Penny, whom has just fallen to the wraiths the day before. And he's kind of sitting there, just shaking his head, looking at you guys.
Things are coming back to me. Penny, what happened?
He's too soon.
I don't think you see it.
Oh.
They're just yelling that.
I'm not going to say shit.
What do you do?
Hey,
He,
sorry.
he says, "Yeah, it not be your fault, man. Be this sea goddess this way, and she not be protecting the waves.
No, you're right. It's not my fault.
You're right. I absolve you of all your responsibilities."
Yeah, I knew you would.
Do I hear him talking?
Yeah, you guys probably hear him talking now.
Who are you talking to, Hugh?
Just an old friend.
Now that you've kind of come around, you can see him. Assuming you're not like.
Oh, I
hiding
can see him now too. Okay, I didn't know if only he.
It was more about the fact that he was just a stationary ghost.
Gotcha. Hey, Penny, do you remember how you perished?
Every single painful blow, I remember.
Yeah, those wraiths, man.
Yeah.
You were there 1 minute and then you weren't. I don't think you should have walked out.
I
the
died
door.
in 6 seconds or less.
Wow. You should have stayed inside, man.
You carried me.
Me?
One of you two did carry him.
It was
outside.
one round of combat. And
It
you got
was-
obliterated.
You think I carried you outside?
Yes, that's what happened.
Do you have any goddamn proof?
Oh shit! Are you trying to gaslight a ghost?
Look, I come from the court of law.
Make an intimidation check.
Okay.
Can you guess? Oh, maybe.
That's gonna be, I believe. Oh wait, but you said my intimidation goes by my strength now, right?
Let's say sure.
Okay, 19.
You know what? It'd be a little foggy. I think they might have eaten my eyes
I
first.
think I mean somebody said they saw that happen
Yeah.
very
Now I
quickly.
remember somebody talking, but it might have not been a primary source or trustworthy news.
No, I have a hunch they went for the eyes first.
I think they did that as well. But I did die quickly and painfully.
Oh, I'm glad you're back.
So what are you doing here?
Yeah, there's a general disgust with people of my kind that the sea goddess not be doing her job around here. So me and my kin be trying to break our way in, and they're not too kindly to living folk.
Do you want to break in and then what?
We got to get some answers. We're all stuck here in this place. We're hoping she can fix things, because she not be doing a good job.
I can fix it.
In what way?
You want to pass on to heaven? Is that it?
Yeah, that would be good.
Would you level for hell?
What? I don't really. Well, probably me mates are there, so. I don't really want to go there, though. I was saying.
Okay, you take back over. I'll be here.
What unfinished business do you have here, Penny?
That's the thing. I just be a man of fortune. I sailed by the seat of me pants. I don't really be caring much for this place. But I ain't be feeling the call of the spiritual wild. I don't really be getting it. I'm just kind of here.
I can give you a task to complete that might get you to heaven.
That could work. What are you thinking?
Shake my hand.
Goes through. Fuck!
Do you feel better?
Well, it was funny.
Is he passing on yet or no, not yet?
I got an idea. We're going inside the temple, so if you convey to us what you want to say to the goddess, maybe we can tell her. Because
Ooh.
we're alive and she won't hate us for being dead.
All right, I got this.
Okay, let me write it down.
He just goes.
I don't know. We've never tried it.
Okay. That's not something. What if it's. Can you translate that into verbal?
It's a sea custom.
I just want to see what I'm capable of real quick. And I've done nothing bad to him, so what, I'm gonna.
I
close
don't be
my
getting why
eyes.
you be elaborating on that.
I'm gonna drop to my knees and I'm gonna make myself. It's not like this. I make myself look like a little scale.
Okay.
And say, Judge Judy, Judge Judy, Judge Judy. 3 times
Oh.
fast.
Give me like a knowledge religion.
I'm sure I've got a lot of that.
I don't think you do, but this is part of your character, so we'll say you can do it at advantage because this is just sending souls to hell. It's like what you do.
Like red rum.
17.
17 isn't bad. Okay, here's what you remember. Judge Judy, she gets her souls. The
Yeah,
bad people,
she
they
does.
go there.
She does.
If a bad person not be going there, it means that the machine is broken.
She's not answering. I think we move on.
I'm fine with that. I did all I could to help him.
I did too. I tried to send him to hell. It's not working.
I don't really want to go there.
Can I Arcana check to see if anything's popping off?
Sure.
See if there's anything goofy going on in particular.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the sass, Penny, when somebody's trying to help you.
Yeah, I'm a ghost now. I don't really got a lot to lose.
19?
No. So here's what happens. You are kind of like focusing on this undead situation, and you realize that he is not the only ghost around here. You're actually seeing the occasional like wisp of like undead energy kind of flying by the boat, almost like as you guys are sailing further, it looks more and more like you've sailed into the river Styx. There are slow moving wisps moving out of the water. They are kind of like beginning to gather in the direction that you're heading, and that you get the idea that you guys are moving kind of into a space that a lot of ghosts have begun to manifest.
Ghosts can be attacked though, right?
Mhm.
In Dungeons and Dragons.
In Dungeons and Dragons, you can kill a ghost with a sword. That is correct.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do that to Penny.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Do I
make it
still have
friends.
the radiant thing?
I don't know who took it on this go
I
round.
can't remember.
Wait, do we all still
Well,
have...
you have pulse still.
Oh, you do a pulse.
Oh, okay.
Pulse will work. Oh, and yours is integrated with yourself anyway. You
Yeah.
want to?
That's a 20. It's a 20.
Cool. You also have advantage because he doesn't see us coming, but yeah, that hits.
Okay. Just roll normal damage on him.
Yep. And then roll the d4 as well.
Is there a world where he doesn't blow up into a million ghost pieces?
Maybe this gets him to heaven.
It depends on the damage he rolls. We're gonna see.
It was a sneak attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I do this 3 times. 14.
Okay.
And have the D4 rating.
You are going to.
Oh, and the radiant.
And the radiant d4.
He's got such a cool...
15.
You are going to disperse him. What does it look like?
I say, you're welcome.
You give him
Stab
the-
him.
And he kind of like where your like radiant like rapier hand goes through, you see it like out from there, and then he kind of scatters like bad mist on the wind, and you hear him say "fuck," and then he disappears.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a thank you.
No, it still hurts,
Okay.
but he's gone. He's not here. That does not disperse the remaining ghosts that have kind of begun to congregate in the direction you're heading.
As there's like hella ghosts over here. Like it was not just Penny, it was pretty much everybody who died on these
You guys
things.
can see him too?
I can see him because I do my magic.
Can I roll a perception check to see how those ghosts felt about that ghost dying?
Sure.
Hell yeah, 23.
I don't. The ones that are coming are still manifesting. They haven't really noticed that this
Cool.
is happening.
Okay.
I actually think you probably know this, that like when ghosts are beginning to like come between the worlds, they're not, until they're there, they're not really like engaged. You might see like lights or streaks or moving air when they're kind of like trying to press themselves on this world, but they're not quite fully manifested where you're at. Perfect.
They all seemed happy about what I did.
I think you helped them.
I did.
You want to go to the temple?
Yeah, I'm ready now.
Cool. You guys are actively sailing to the temple, and as you guys kind of start to get to where you think Aetherius was gonna like say that this was about to be the area, it is getting pretty dense with spirits. I would like a dexterity saving throw from everyone.
Oh,
18.
Unnatural 20.
16.
12.
Nice.
Or no,
15.
13.
19.
Was it?
15.
Okay, everyone but Hugh sees this coming, but a ghost comes like screaming over the side and like rushes through Hugh and drains your max HP by 3 as it goes and takes a piece of your soul.
That's
along
the
with
scariest thing that's happened to us.
that
so
was
far.
Penny's wife.
After
Oh,
this
God.
happens to Hugh,
Just dying.
you see that several ghosts have taken notice of this mortal ship and have kind of turned. You guys see that there's almost like a wall of fog, and that like as the fog is shifting, these ghosts are moving. Immediately on the other side, almost like a cartoon, is like a nice day and no fog. You think that if you could sail maybe a couple hundred feet or figure out a way for the ship to survive maybe let's say 3 rounds, that you guys can make it to safety. What do you do?
I want my soul back.
Goodness, Hugh, are you all right?
Yep, didn't feel a thing.
What an asshole. Watch where you're going, man.
I mean, I'm going to man the helm. Try to get us there.
Okay, what's your plan? Like evasive maneuvers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Defensive driving.
Okay.
Do the rest of the ghosts look like they're going to attack us?
Yeah,
as well?
now that that has happened, they're ghosts let out.
they're all right.
Everyone can kind of see.
Do we start singing to the sea now? Maybe we should put on a little performance for him.
Draw my sword
Or that.
menacingly.
That works too?
I will.
Let's put a performance on. Shing.
I'll
try
make
singing
it sing one more time.
We are in an eminently dangerous situation. He's the only person that suggested dice, so why don't you make that driving check?
It's proficiency bonus for, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
we said you had
22.
22. So there is a couple of ghosts that have kind of started to clue in that this is happening, and Foray, quick thinking and running up to the helm, he spins the wheel and gets you guys out of the way. No one has to make dex checks for this round, but we are in round 2 of 3. So what are we doing to get the ghosts out of here?
What if he
drive's really good again.
He could try driving.
I'm gonna keep your drive.
Okay.
Would daylight perhaps ward them off?
Oh, I don't know. Are you gonna cast it?
I'll cast daylight.
Describe the spell.
I create a 60-foot radius sphere of light that spreads out from a point I choose.
It's a boomkin.
The sphere is a bright light and sheds dim light for an additional 60 feet. Pretty much I just attach a light to something.
There is. Zach also went outside for a moment, and now he got sick, and now we have a policy about no one can go outside and have fun anymore.
Yep.
I am going to attach it. Do you still have your shield?
I do have my
I
shield.
will attach it to the front of your shield so you can
I
use it.
pretend I have magic powers again.
This fog is a magical effect, and your daylight could potentially defeat it, but I'd like to do an opposed check of our magics.
Okay.
So give me like a caster check. Your proficiency, your wisdom, and then roll the dice.
All right. Well, that's
Bless you.
15.
Oh God, it's got Charlie
15
now too.
proficiency.
15 is enough.
Yes.
You, for this round, daylight on his shield shines brightly. It scares all of the ghosts away and also pushes back the fog. You guys think that in one more round, if you can figure out a way to get through this fog safely, you'll make it into daylight. There will be no more ghosts. So what are you doing for the last round?
Can prestidigitation, because it cleans off like surfaces and stuff. Could you use it to remove like, even if it's a small area, just a little bit of fog in front of the ship?
Yeah, if you want to just make a little bit like this much fog left,
Yeah,
less.
I'm
Windshield
gonna-
wiper.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go up to Foray and have it like a windshield wiper
Alright,
clearing
cool.
the way.
I like that. If you want to give him advantage on his
Yeah.
check because you're windshield wipering, that's fine with me.
It's cute.
Does anyone else have an idea they
Can
want
I
to do?
mass intimidate?
Sure, you can just stand on the bow and do an intimidation. You want to?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand there.
No grand speech, just a dog growl.
Damn you, ghost!
You
Alright,
talent.
roll and intimidate.
That was really intimidating.
Yep, that's a 12.
Yeah, that wasn't very intimidating. You got your
I'll work.
driving with advantage.
Okay, that's a 21. 21. 21.
2 21s?
No, I mean,
Oh.
it was
I
a
forgot
big-
how much I didn't miss that.
It's like church bells.
Fair enough. Okay, you spin the wheel back, whoosh, you whip it back around, you carve back in, and you guys burst through the fog on the other side, and you find yourselves in the shrine, which we actually do have. Wahoo! It is a little darker here because the sun is actually choked off from the rest of the land, but please let me make me not look stupid. Perfect. Let me add your tokens.
I have a question.
What is your question?
Would Aura of Rage still work?
Aura of Rage, the
That's
synergy
and
ability?
Synergy.
Yes. I think that is more than fine because you guys are best friends.
Okay.
There's a shark, and there's a
I have no other options when
I
it comes to
remember
combat.
what that does.
I'll show it to you.
Ooh.
I will reiterate that you just have a magic sword.
Fuck, I can't do it.
We also gave you guys that Bless Aura, right? For synergy.
Mhm.
These two. You guys, right? You can
What?
do Bless when you roll initiative.
No.
Did we scrap that one?
I think that
We just
must
have the
been
aura. We have
scrapped.
the Aura of Rage.
Ah, okay. Because, yeah, Bless was concentration. I was remembering from last episode. I'm not going crazy. All right. You
It's
guys
cool, man.
You guys do have Aura of Rage. Yes, thank you very much. We totally didn't make this. The credits for the map makers will be after the episode because they're awesome. You guys are here at the shrine. I want to describe where we're sitting and what's happening. You guys bring the boat up. You kind of drop a gangplank onto this main area and you walk out. All the way around you in every direction is like a circle of fog that's like formed a dome, and repeatedly ghosts are just ramming into it. You hear boom, boom. As like the amount of energy they can focus into one point is kind of bouncing off some kind of protective charm. For now, it holds, but you guys here at the shrine see right in front of you kind of that door that has the green energy spilling out is locked shut with some kind of ward and stone.
Mine's locked too. Our maps are not working.
Yeah.
Mine is working.
You have to
fine.
refresh.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, just
I did.
refresh your page.
No, now it's frozen.
Uh-oh.
Try to close the Discord wheel.
I did. Twice.
Discord?
Just
Oh,
have
wait.
it open in Safari.
Yeah, no, mine's working.
If you want, just
Yeah,
leave
I'm
your room
just
and come
gonna-
back.
Can I take a look around and see what might be catching the eye?
I'm gonna take a little inspection over at that statue over on the left.
Is there something I'm rolling for?
Yes, but let's wait a sec till everyone make sure we can see the map.
Okay.
Do you guys not see a map that looks a little bit like Halo 3 Guardian?
Huh.
Looks a little. I don't know.
It does look a
Refresh
lot
doesn't
like
work?
an
It
I
does
can-
look like the hail. Yeah,
If I could live
No,
on
I
one.
just tried opening it in
Weird.
Safari.
Where's
so weird
Where's
that
the
some-
gravity hammer?
It's so weird that some of you guys can see and some of you can't.
You can just use mine.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
also
yeah.
just going to send a quick screenshot in Discord.
Yeah, I think the gravity hammer is going to be under the main level.
Yeah, yeah.
Woohoo. Here is a quick screenshot of the map.
You can
for
fall through
guys.
that middle part, and then
Yep.
that's where it is. Yeah.
exactly.
Okay, if you can't see the map, there's a screenshot in Discord for you as well. Also, love the camaraderie of sharing screens. Nice job. I heard people wanted to check stuff out.
Yeah, just want to take a look around, see what might be cluing me in.
Okay, you want to make a perception check for me? Or an investigation if you're going to examine closely.
I also.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
anyone's welcome to do this.
I want to check out the statue on the left of the lady,
Alright.
the beautiful,
Uh,
beautiful
Either
lady.
perception or investigation are both going to be 20.
Okay. Pick which one you're doing for flavor, I'm curious.
What's
Also-
the difference?
Investigation is like careful study. Perception is like looking around and understanding what's around you.
I'll do perception.
Okay. So I heard a 20 perception. What'd you get?
21 on investigation. and
Okay.
I'm-
We'll hold that for a second.
Okay.
And then was anyone else jumping in?
I got a 19 on perception.
Okay.
I also got a 19 on perception.
Whoa!
What if I switch mine to investigation because everybody else is rolling perception?
We
I'm
can
on
do it
investigation.
in this way. Shark, since you have been trying to sing to the sea repeatedly with no success, you finally here in this magic area have looked around and realized that there are two spots that are calling to you. There's the dead center, and then there's kind of like an isolated area, which I will move you to shortly. This map is just too big for one move. Up here, which appear to be congregating energy. Valaar, you may investigate one of those spots.
I'm going to investigate the center.
The center it is. Okay. Feel free to move yourself around, guys.
Yeah, I'm back in.
Yahoo! Can you see it?
No. Now I can.
We will go to Hemp really quick. Hemp, this is a statue of a siren. It's like a merfolk woman or like a mermaid woman we might know, but her like beautiful smile kind of conceals a few almost look like fangs or like razor sharp teeth.
Mhm.
And here in this place, you feel there is some kind of magic linked to the door. What do you do?
I know about these sirens. They attract sailors so they can prey on them. I will not be one of the few idiots who get them. I'm gonna be sitting here. I'm gonna be thinking, and I see you up there, Shark, and I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights as a cantrip, and I'm just gonna send a little one who looks like a man, and he's just gonna like float up to him, so it's kind of illuminating what he's looking at.
Okay.
That little magical area.
Shark, here you are on the side of the sea in a place that you know is significant. There's some magic kind of whirling around you. What do you do?
I go up to the edge and I just
After a second,
That was nice.
from the door, you hear a.
I'm gonna turn and over to the door and go.
You hear a.
All right.
Okay. Stuart, what are you doing?
I'm just, I guess, walking around. When I tried to do a perception check, I think I stubbed my toe. So
That's unfortunate.
yeah, wasn't a very good roll.
Fair enough, but you can at least clue in on what these guys are doing if you want to join them in their hotspots.
Yeah, I'll come over with Shark.
Okay.
Like, that was such a beautiful note.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
Beautiful piped shark. What door do we want to go in here? This one?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, guys, I got an idea. I'm gonna run back to the precipice and go.
And then from the door you hear.
And I'm down at the statue. And I'm gonna go.
And from the door you hear.
I'm gonna be like. Up to the door.
And you hear a.
Why didn't you sing in the middle? You know it's magic.
What's the
He's running around like Scooby Doo. What do you say?
Valaar? What's the poem again?
I like to think in the background you just keep hearing.
He's just trying different acoustics.
It's sing to the sea, let your voice be free. Sing to the statue, let the sisters hear your plea. Sing upon the sigil and be granted entry.
So where
It's
the
almost
fuck
like
is that
there's three
sigil?
places to-
As Valaar, as you're reciting that, you realize with your 20 investigation that you're standing on a sigil. And you've been here the whole time, but just haven't had a moment to speak for him.
I'm back up on the tower.
So the
I'll just
three
be
of
like-
you just need to all sing together.
Oh.
Wow.
No, it was working.
I think I was doing a good job.
You're doing great, but that way you don't have to run around, so your voice will be much more clear.
No, he's getting the zoomies out.
What if all three of us sang at the same time? and
Harmonize.
we-
I want to hear the harmony. I'm desperate
I know,
to hear
yeah.
it.
Remember,
Alright.
use your diaphragm.
All right, I'm catching my breath. I'm gonna go. Okay, guys. I'm gonna point at these two. I'm gonna go. 3, 2, 1.
I assume you guys are where your characters are.
Yeah.
Then you hear one voice go, ah, 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 and the door opens.
That sounded really
Yay.
ominous.
I run
Why
in.
did it do a minor key?
I hope it's okay. I recorded that.
Click.
I think this is a one-sided consent state where we are, so that's fine.
I'm gonna run in.
All right. Anyone else gonna run in?
I'm gonna run
I'm
in.
gonna go in.
I'll go.
I'm gonna run in like, we gotta get the sex back.
You know, like, try.
What?
They're trying to ban sex.
Okay, we have a map in here. It is purely for ambiance.
Oh, wow.
Just kidding.
Oh, that thing looks dangerous.
Oh, that statue looks
dangerous.
Why does it? Anytime I see an organ, I know it's dangerous.
Valaar, look, it's your family. Oh, too soon.
An
I
organ.
can't open
Wow.
Owlbear, so I don't know if that's a joke or not.
Wahoo! You guys are here in the shrine. The door has granted you entry. It is a huge cathedral. There's partially sunken. There's water kind of like ankle high, shin high in various places, and there's kind of like a like acoustic reverberation of the songs you guys had sang, kind of gathered around the statue ahead of you.
Look at all those instruments up there.
Oh my god. I think I have to sing again.
You know, I used to play the organ back home.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so cool.
I played it at probably like a
What?
15 level or so.
Oh. So what are you gonna do? Walk up and go try to play it at 15 level?
No, I'm gonna look at it and be like, I'm gonna use detect magic.
Oh. Okay.
Mhm.
Are you casting with a spell slot or
I
as
would
a
do.
ritual?
I'll give it a minute and I'll sit there and go. Oh.
So ritual?
Is there anything recognizable
Yeah,
about the
ritual.
statue?
Yeah, give me a knowledge religion.
I guess not that recognizable because I would know my own family.
Well, the thing about recognizing it is if you know the knowledge, then you recognize the knowledge. See where I'm going with this? So maybe you know something. What's up?
well, it's a 7.
Nope.
No
I would
knowledge.
say, go ahead. I would say there are some like water symbols as well as like scratched on like. Do you speak Aquan? I assume no, because yeah, there's some scratched on prayers in a language you don't quite understand.
10.
Same with you.
Can I do the ritual thing? Oh, I dropped my d20, and then I like open one eye like this while I'm doing it and try to recognize something.
Sure, you can.
Where's my die? That
Can
You
I
can
run
roll
up
it.
and play the drum?
You can roll play the drums. You got a performance for me?
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
performance check.
That's a 1.
You just
Anger of
go.
the gods.
Oh, bongo drum. And you just punch through it and it's broken.
For religion, I rolled a.
Come on. All right. You're doing this detect magic. You're not quite done. You're doing the ritual, but you woke up and it's pretty clear this is like a musical offering that by providing some sort of music, you'll appease some sort of force or something will happen. This is the way that prayer was done here.
Can I try and play one of the instruments?
You totally can. What do you want to play?
What is that? A guitar or a cello?
There's a bunch of like string instruments here. There's like I see a tambourine
It's
as
like
well
an
as
organ.
like, a lute, a sitar, a bunch
Can
of
I
stuff.
sing next to Stewie to give her advantage?
You sure can.
Or disadvantage.
No, it's definitely advantage.
I feel like you could do a good like deep kind of tone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do lawyers
So I
have-
can roll again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
I
well,
run up
that
to
was
his,
a
like-
19, so that's pretty good. Plus 9, so what is that?
Oh.
28?
28.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, and I
Yeah,
got
we'll go with that one.
a song in mind.
What did you want to do before we?
I was gonna run up to where the songs were, like the sheet music.
Did you want to do something about that, or she's just playing away? You
I was
wanna
gonna
help her,
read.
or-
I was just gonna read it and
Okay.
see if there's any songs I could like suggest.
Sure. I think this is her vibe, right? Spirits and music, and you're going up there and you've got your analytical. Okay, this is a culture. I need to figure out what the religion. What are you playing?
That lyre that was like in the back, or whatever that looking thing is.
And I think we talked about we were gonna play "Higher" by Creed.
Oh my
fuck
God.
yeah.
I was thinking either that or
second chance. But
Second
Shark-
chance,
Oh,
yeah.
actually, yeah.
Yeah,
so,
I was just
I
thinking
just,
second
I
chance.
just feel like
I need you to sing one line of either song, or she does not get advantage.
I feel like if all of us get
Okay, my first roll
together,
was a 19. I don't need it, but I want to hear you sing.
because can you take me higher?
That was like a middle school chorus class.
Like from the statue,
DMC
a low kind of wave pushes out over like the water on the like floor, and it kind of gently rolls over into a little surf, and a young siren appears to you all in the center. She says, "Hello."
Ah!
That
Hi.
was beautiful.
Thank you. You're beautiful. What's your name?
Thank you, Undine.
What?
Undine.
Undine.
Thank you. I haven't
Thank
heard
you.
music in so long.
Do you run this place?
I used to. I was mostly packing my bags, to be honest.
Oh, where are we going?
We are in the middle of a pretty big ebb, and maybe there won't be a flow.
Amen.
Amen, brother. I hate sirens.
Is that canonical?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you do anything about it?
I'm just gonna act like I didn't see her.
Okay. Good strategy.
Really passive aggressive.
He just puts his head in the water and is like,
Like an ostrich.
yeah. I haven't had petitioners in moons. Do you wish a favor? Although I can't grant much.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Wait, you can grant a wish?
When my sisters, and she points to like the statue behind her, and I were whole, we could do that. Now I can maybe do something small.
Can you bring back a ghost named Penny?
I think I could
I can.
bring one.
Well, he's like beyond a ghost now. Can you talk to like super ghosts?
I can literally
This is
summon
one of her.
spirits.
This is one of her
What
things. She can
happens
pull-
to a
she
ghost
pulls
when
them
you
back.
kill it?
Huh?
What happens to a ghost when you kill it?
I didn't.
Double ghost.
Well, a ghost.
Oh,
is
that
already-
was to Ryan.
Oh, so in D&D, when you kill a ghost, it
Yeah.
depends on how you do it. Normally, they just disperse, and they could come back. It
Oh,
depends on
okay.
how they come.
You know, like erased from existence.
Boys
trip.
Boys
Given
trip.
that
Boys true.
a lot of undead, when they are about to be defeated, can regenerate as long as you don't do radiant damage. You might surmise that that could have been enough to disperse him. Maybe not to let him go to heaven if the door was closed.
Okay.
Mm.
So
I got another song we could sing.
Knocking
Let him in!
Did you all want to sing? Is that why you came?
Yeah, we fucking love singing.
We're big singers.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, we're in a band.
Oh,
Sing us a song, you're the siren gal.
wow.
I'm not in the band anymore.
I was going to ask the band's name.
It's
The Blue Man Group.
The story writes itself.
We're very percussive.
Wow. But none of you are he's blue.
Yeah.
A shade of blue.
Oh.
Is that not blue?
A shade of blue faded to you. Oh my god.
Break time!
Good game. I'm going home. I just can't.
Ryan just goes, you won the campaign!
Wow. This was it. This was the whole setup.
Alright, teen.
Undine.
Undine.
Wait, Undine?
You were,
Undine.
I thought it was
you were hitting the
Untine.
teeth pretty
Yeah.
hard.
Undine?
Yeah.
You don't even know your own goddamn name.
It's okay, Undine. They don't know their names half the time either.
Yes.
Shut up,
Did you
Undine.
Could anyone explain to me what you're doing here?
No, I was hoping you could tell us that.
This is my shrine and you summoned me.
What happened to the guy? What happened?
Is he okay?
He likes doing that. It's his favorite thing.
Does he need more water? And she raises the water up like the guitar.
That would be a good idea.
More? And she's like up to like his waist.
I'm like standing on one of the pews trying not to touch the wall.
Yeah, so what happened here?
This place belonged to my sisters and I, and the 7 of us ruled each of the seas. And from here we held many concerts and were praised by the locals, and occasionally we would have to deliver a tsunami on the villages when things got, the ebb and the flow, but we haven't done that in a while. And then there was some kind of event that led to less people, and now no one keeps the shrine or prays or sings. And my sisters, one by one, faded, the strongest first, and left me the youngest and the weakest here. And I think
So
it'll
the
be...
band broke up.
You could say it was more like 6 slow consecutive deaths, but sure, that works too.
What do you know about necromancy?
Necromancy.
I have seen it. Why?
A very
Because
classic segue.
you were talking about all the people who haven't been coming here. There's like a bajillion zombies all over the world now. Don't know if you heard about that.
I did notice a lot of spiritual petitioners trying to get in lately.
Yes.
That explains a lot.
A lot of zombies out there, so people can't. They were actually, I think, really hoping you would help them out, and you haven't been doing that.
Yeah, why don't you let people into your temple?
Well, people can come in.
Or spirits, rather.
Hostile spirits cannot.
Well, what about this little gopher guy we got with us?
Gopher guy?
That's a lot like this guy I
Was
had
it
to
an
try
otter?
and-
He's not here yet.
I had to try a guy in hell who wouldn't let people into his church either. It
What
was
about
like
this
Joel
guy?
Osteen or something like that. It was weird.
And how did that go?
It wasn't great. He was kind of an asshole.
Wow. Only kind of?
He was an asshole. He's in hell now.
No. People with pure intentions can, and when you were like pointing, like this gopher guy, Altharius appears, and he offers like a showman's bow, and she says, "Oh, you," and he goes, "The mouth harp, yeah, the mouth harp," and he goes down. And there's like a little he's playing, and she goes, "I always loved the way that he did. It's so nice to have him back." That was sick. Yeah, he does that.
We got everything in here.
So Blue Man, yes. Hostile spirits, no. Friendly spirits, sure. The seek and take and give, or doesn't mind either side of the line as long as it balances up. Oh. And then like one of the angry spirits gets in, and she just like, you see him like kind of run through the door like a pirate with a saber, and she goes, and then he just, and she goes, "We were talking."
Is this divine power you possess, ma'am?
Yes.
All right.
Got it.
She's our god.
Yep. How do we bring your sisters back? Do you have any idea?
I and my sisters are linked, and though my spark is about to fade in the greatest ebb we know, if you could find a source of divine power untainted by the realm, I could perhaps cohabitate it with my sisters, and we would be restored.
Damn, you missed out on cohabitation, brother.
shit.
What if our friend just did like the coolest divine move of all time, like the sickest shit you've ever seen, and he ended up using up all his magic?
I guess this could be in character. Can I examine my pendant to see how it's feeling, how it's looking?
Okay. Yeah, I feel like we remind us what it looks like. It's been like 30 episodes.
It's really just like a simple, like purple gem on a necklace.
This one you got from your homeworld? Or did you get from the bar?
I think this is the bartender.
Okay. I thought, yes. Okay. So that one always looked like, you know those like creepy paintings that feel like you're being observed at all times when it still feels like that. And when you look at it, there's like a magic shine. Although normally you would feel it kind of like lowly humming against your chest, like resonating with the magic you have. You can't communicate with it in that way. It doesn't appear to have lost any of its luster, but you just can't make it work. Your friend did a cool thing, you said?
He was really cool, but he used up all of his divine magic.
Oh, no. What I mean is something more powerful than any of you, although I feel something from him. Never mind. No.
Why is she pointing at me?
She
She
sent
said
us
she
something.
feels something from you.
Could you?
She's got a crush.
Oh God, no.
I very much do not. Very much. I cannot overstate how.
Playing the mouth harp, or are you just happy to see?
In fact, I have eaten many of his kind I don't do that anymore, but I would make an exception. What were you saying?
He has a wife.
Yeah, I don't care about him.
She's a dragon.
I'm more interested now. Go
And
ahead.
she's a large lizard.
That's a little insensitive, I think.
Those are the only facts we really need.
I have an idea. Perhaps we should all talk about his wife with him right now.
What do you have in your hand, Foray?
Just a little bit of gilk.
Do you want this in character? There's like half a bottle of like just awful like liqueur spirits like that was like
rancid.
yeah, that was like floating in here, and he picks it up and he's like, yeah.
That actually might have expired. Like alcohol doesn't usually expire, but that's like a.
But when you
different
pour
kind.
green milk in it,
Yeah,
So-
it's actually probably just milk.
Well, no, it usually,
Out of character, just so the audience at home knows, Caleb has the constitution of an actual grizzly bear. He'll be fine.
I think it does still go bad, but it still takes like 6 months. It takes a while.
It goes bad, but then
I'm trying to find where the expiration date.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna make a statement, and you can say instantly, Jesse, cut this out if you don't like it.
Jesse
But
won't be cutting this
brother,
out.
he poops 7 times a day.
Yeah.
I'm starting
Yeah,
to
it's-
figure out why.
He's a machine. He's a machine, a perfect, efficient man.
Wait, that's also Foray's canon as well.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
a
He
machine
does poop
that
very
turns
much.
Food into poop.
Jesse, make
at
his head big.
excessive intervals. And brother, he's working overtime.
Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, you were sensing some divine power over it. You sure you don't sense IBS?
No, maybe, but listen, what I'm talking about is not something that the 7 of you currently possess.
Oh.
I'm hoping that somewhere nearby I have felt some kind of
Your cell phone.
Oh,
what?
gosh.
What?
I can contact people using my cell phone.
His god.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he's spoken for.
Religiously,
I mean, I don't think they're that serious.
I mean, I'm sure it's with my wife. Or
Oh, he has so many women issues.
I
No.
just cast augury. I'm just.
Okay, what are you asking? What are you asking her before she
What
texts
does this siren want from me?
You get back a like she's into material possessions, frowny face.
Classic.
Material
Classic woman,
Material girl.
I'm describing
Boy, I
something
hope my
I
wife
felt
doesn't watch
near
this.
here. I don't know exactly where. Directly south, I felt an awakening, something divine and powerful.
I think if we read through the
Wait.
lines, she's telling us to keep checking our pockets.
Was it? didn't you do something?
I can show you something down south, but my wife won't like it.
She like pulls her face away like shy and just give me a dexterity saving throw. I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
I do it quick, and I'm getting railed, brother.
But not in the fun way.
I'm getting ratted.
You take
Right.
6 points of damage as a wave just throws you against the wall.
Wow!
And then she turns back and says, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
No. You did.
I have never been verbally assaulted like that in my
That one really sucked. I don't know what came over me.
So
That one
down
was
south,
really
you
bad.
felt something that you think you could cohabitate. I don't know why I'm so southern today.
You said down south and it unlocked his sleeper south.
I've moved down south.
Well,
Yeah. Down south,
Well,
I was saying I did. I
Well,
said.
now.
Done diddly, you felt down south, did you?
So you
Would
felt something down south. You want it.
Well, yes.
Can you describe it more?
No, I felt something resonated with the walls of my temple with meaning. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Imagine this is how we all die.
25.
All right, you're fine. I think it's because there's a lot of water there. You've already been underneath. She tries to throw it at you, and it goes over harmlessly.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. 23.
Either way, it's fine.
Okay, cool.
What is so funny about the structural integrity of this temple?
I dip my head underwater.
There he goes again. There he goes again.
if I say sorry, will you heal me?
I can't. Is that the favor you want?
No.
I can maybe
No,
do
I'm saving that
definitely
favor.
not. No.
Let's leave.
Wait,
Wait, we got a little bit more information.
there is something there, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it will be possible to aid me, but I need someone to be a champion for me in this time. I'm worried that my ebb will continue and I'll fade out without at least one person keeping me here? Who would like the honor or feels they have the privilege and success of doing so?
Real quick, what's it entail? You need singing 24/7?
I like singing.
That's not my bag. Do I get cool water powers?
I really am not that strong. I just need someone to keep me tethered here.
Do they get powers?
No, I'm really not that strong. I just need someone to keep me tethered here.
Sick. Well,
Okay,
Valaar has no.
I can stay here with you, and we can send these boys on a boys trip.
Were you playing? You were playing a lyre earlier, right?
Yeah.
Were you using your fingers or did you have a pick?
Finger picking.
Okay. Oh, do you have one of those, or were you just using your
Just
actual
yeah,
fingers?
like.
I think that she says, "Yeah, that will do," and she goes over to the lyre that you were using, and she like touches it, and it kind of encrusts with like blue gem scales, and she gives it to you. And she says,
Ooh.
We were this close to being Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny. We fucking ruined
I
it.
tried. I really tried. Ruined it. It will take the better part of a day to attune, but after that, it should be okay as long as you're here on this. Your soul will have been marked.
It's true.
And it will be okay to represent me in that way. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
What I'm asking is for a jam session. Can we jam?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay. She explains it's going to take the better part of the day, like 12 hours, to attune to the temple here and the magics that are left. So you guys have 12 hours here, kind of in the safety of this temple. Spirits trying to make their way in as the two of them are just playing some jams. You are honestly bespoke for the day. You are just playing your best. Your performance check was like a 28, so you're giving quite literally a legendary performance.
Damn.
Yeah. And so if you want to hop instruments or whatever, that's fine. If you want to summon a ghost council, you tell me, but 28 will get you there, that's for sure. Any ideas?
Of like.
Yeah, what does it look like? What does the day look like a performance for you?
I mean, I guess we're just up there by the organ, just performing for the two of us.
Cool. Just keeping it simple.
Yeah.
Okay, I have an idea about this, but what about you guys?
I'm going to put my arm around Hemp.
Oh. Hey, man.
Hey, buddy.
Don't talk to me like that. I'm older than you.
Okay.
Oh, disrespect.
Sorry. Hello, sir.
You didn't have to go that hard. You
I'm
can say, hey, man.
not the smartest, and I've noticed you keep finding magical stuff.
I think that you're underselling yourself. You maybe can't read, but I think you got some know-how.
I'm learning.
You can
I
read.
appreciate that. I was thinking we strike a deal
Okay.
where you search for magic items because I'm not gonna find them.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do, you give me one.
Now I don't really hate the deal because I don't really care too much. But what exactly am I getting out of this? This is not really sitting.
You're looking for a little quid pro quo, you know,
it-
if you want me to speak Latin.
Yeah, that's not really a symbiotic relationship.
I have for you.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about a book?
About? I got hell of those.
I don't remember. I also have an immovable rod I could give you.
Are you talking about the book that you had at the beginning of this?
Yes, this
The
is
book
the
on
one
racism?
No, I tore up the book on racism.
That
I
one's
think.
gone.
Oh, I remember what I took. It's "Are You My Mother?"
What is that power again?
It's a book.
It's just.
It's knowledge.
Child.
Knowledge is the greatest and
Knowledge is
most
power.
powerful power of all the powers.
I think I read that one.
Pen is mightier than the sword arrow.
Nice.
Yeah, and I got hella pins in my backpack, so I think I'm pretty set.
Okay, how about we do that? You just find some magic items.
We'll find out what you do for me at a
Oh, okay,
later
well,
date. How about that? We circle back.
Do you want a hot dog?
I'm good. I
Okay.
have a lot of stuff to eat, but maybe we do this now, and then when the time comes, I call in a favor.
That's perfect. Yeah, I'll owe you one.
Yeah,
I'll owe
exactly.
you one.
Does anyone, is that the plan is to look around and kind of see if there's any magic items laying around?
I was gonna see
Yeah.
if there's like a spell.
I'd like to
book.
steal a singular drum.
There was a drum.
Well, there's two. There's a big one.
There's a small one you can have.
I want the small drum.
Okay, you can have the small one.
I'm also gonna spend at least 8 hours watching and applauding the goddess lady to make to make up for my crude comment, my
That's
blue
nice.
humor.
Who is searching? I need an investigation if you're searching.
I'll search.
I'm a little upset, so I'm gonna search too without letting them on.
What are you doing here? Just chilling?
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
All right.
I feel like she wanted us to go south, so I'm waiting.
Since I'm putting on a legendary performance, do they get any kind of like advantage
Sure, you guys
from
can have
that?
advantage on this. Why not?
Oh, nice.
I feel like she's just like.
It's like a type of bardic,
Spotlight.
yeah.
Oh, first one was better.
So, while they're
Take
searching
the
and getting
first
their dice
one,
rolls,
brother.
what I think actually
we
happens
said
for
like
you
a
is, like she said, that non-hostile
first one was
spirits
two.
are welcome in this place.
Oh,
You actually, one by one, see like random seagoers come in as ghosts and sit down and become the live studio audience for your
That's
performance.
perfect for Stewie.
And over the course of the day, you sell out the whole cathedral.
Hell, motherfucking yeah.
Search voice?
100, or I'm sorry.
Find
I saw, I got
Find
a,
the end.
I got a 12
Yeah, I give up. Do you want to
plus 8, so I just, my brain for some reason.
All right,
Uh,
fair enough.
I got a
Okay.
natural 20.
Unnatural 20.
I
18.
also got an unnatural 20.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Rolling good today.
let's say that you guys are helping them and
Yeah.
that they will ultimately find it.
You got
But
that Delta Strain
there are
20.
plenty of like nice instruments around here you're welcome to have, as well as like some basic sea rations. But the interesting stuff is that you find indeed a like box of scrolls. Most of them are like either used up in haste. You can tell that like maybe they were grabbed and thrown about. But there are one scroll, and I would say like, how do I describe this? There's a precarious situation where two scrolls are balanced kind of on a backpack. You think that if you go for one might fall in the water. What do you do?
So they're precariously situated. What happens if I use my really big staves to kind of balance the two of
Alright,
them
give me
and
a-
steal both?
Give me like a dexterity check.
When I do it, I'm going to prioritize the right one.
Okay, the right one.
Yeah, but it's mage hand.
Oh, right.
I was like, surely he's using
It was cooler. I don't have the card for Mage Hand, so I forget about it.
It's a
but
you make a tiny little.
I make a hand and he goes and grabs it. I grab one of them.
Okay, there are two scrolls there. Surprise! They're both the same
Eureka!
thing. They're both
We're
wall
off
of
to the
water.
side like,
Wall of water, both of them.
Oh. Who wants a scroll of Wall of Water?
No one excited.
Not a single There
take
you
it.
go.
I don't
There.
think I can.
Wow.
Druids can learn. Well, he has a scroll, so he doesn't have to be able to learn it.
Yeah, also druids can learn it, but he learns differently than you.
Mm-hmm.
You find what appears to be like the registry for the religious sect that lived here of like magic items and sacred treasures, and actually deduce that there is some kind of magic item called the Cloak of the Jellyfish, 1 square southeast of you right now.
mark that. Mark it.
It was in a market. They were selling it off because they were trying to raise money.
Cloak in a market.
Cloak of the jellyfish?
While we're waiting for this, did we decide how I learn spells from scrolls? Is it a money thing?
You eat it.
Like, cool.
Money is a thing that we aren't really doing. Normally it would be money.
Yeah.
Instead, for you, I think it will be either between arcs you can learn them as like just a downtime thing, or while you're here you can sacrifice something precious if you want to do it quick. Like if you guys find gems or whatever. We had talked about how you guys wanted to handle big material components, like for example the Revivify gem. You guys kind of agreed it would be more fun to like find in every arc. So definitely, if you can find something worth like real value here, we can say that they'll be like arcane reagents, and you can use those as ink, or as a fail-safe. Definitely, when you're back in the museum, they will have all the ink you could ever need.
Okay, Shark. Got a proposition for you.
Lay it on me, big dog.
I have found nothing cool for you.
Okay.
But how about you pay me in advance?
What would you like?
Anything of material value you have.
I just picked up a trumpet.
DM ruling.
If it's valuable enough.
I
Yeah.
don't think you can have my trumpet. I do have an immovable rod.
No.
I think real talk though, if you wanted to sacrifice the second scroll, I would say that you could probably like, if you do like your brewmaster's thing, probably turn it into magic ink.
I gave it the 7, so I'll let him have that one because he's druid. He may be able to make better use of it when the time comes.
Okay, fair enough. But he doesn't want to give you his trumpet. Sorry, brother.
Yeah,
I did
I know.
offer you an immovable rod in its place.
Yeah, would a movable rod be?
If you want to break the immovable rod to learn a spell, sure, I'd love that.
Can we not do that?
Wait, I'm looking at how cool the
Is
spell
water
is.
too like crazy good?
It's a fine level 3 spell.
Probably not as good as a movable rod.
Yeah, I'll leave it.
I'm gonna hand you.
I'm gonna hand you my
I mean, I
Are
don't
You
have
My
to-
Mother book, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
This is sentimental value, but I can't do anything with it. But I
I
appreciate
yell from the
it.
stage, check the serial number.
Oh my goodness, it's 69, 69, 69, 420. It's now incredibly valuable in the marketplace of ideas.
I also think I would be remiss. She, as you guys are performing, notably she doesn't sing. She is a siren and has given that up as a lower sea deity because she doesn't want to kill all of her followers. She says, "You know, I know where they keep the magic ink. Should we help them?"
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Okay.
Fucking dumbass. We would love that. Where is it?
It's just outside. There's a small, like scribe shed. I'm not really sure what it is, but there's a place where a keeper would kind of check people in and out. So if you instruct them, I'm sure they'll find some out there.
Okay, great. Do you want to keep playing for all these people that showed up, and I'll be right back?
I really think that you should keep playing too, and that they should go take care of this.
Okay. Hey guys,
Yeah.
Hemp, come here real quick. I got a secret to tell you.
Okay.
Okay. So there's some magic ink.
Yippee!
You just gotta go outside and find it. It's
Aw.
in the scribe hut.
Okay, I'll figure out where that is.
She's not letting me leave.
That's fine.
I'm a little scared.
Okay.
Okay,
we'll
good
give
luck.
we'll give it 2 more hours, then just blink 3 times.
I've been blinking a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, well, blink slower, like a cat does when they like you.
Was that 1 or 3?
Can you count?
You started fidgeting
No.
sort of when they got close.
What's wrong with my eyes?
I'm gonna go run and I'm gonna check out the scribe's hut.
There was a little like gatehouse, boathouse kind of deal where you guys dropped off the gangplank, kind of right there to check people in and out. And
Okay.
sure enough, when you get there, there's regular ink, but in a like previously locked drawer that's kind of been tampered with and is openable, you see a few kind of vials of
Magic.
what you would recognize as magic ink.
Before I leave, I go to the group over here and I'm like, "Who wants to come with me?
I do.
Thank you." And then we do that.
You guys are out there and you're getting this magic ink. Give me a perception checks. Not you. These guys. Your head is underwater.
Ooh. 20 actually, or not unnatural 20. 18.
12.
It's brighter now, but maybe that's because it's part of the day. Anything else?
Oh, that was it.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to know what would have happened if we got like a nat 20 or something.
Yeah.
I'm going to just grab it. And I'm going to look at Shark because you said there's a couple vials.
Mhm.
I'll use one to learn Wall of Water.
Okay.
Be like,
It takes you some time to scribe that. We'll say that you can use that time like after this, while this is going down. Is there
Okay.
something else you wanted to do?
I want
rip little holes in my backpack so you can set your legs through and sit on my back if you want
that's
while you work on it.
like a little baby Bjorn.
Yeah.
That's very cute. I'm going to also write, I'm going to give you the vial and be like, here, next time you need to contact Judge Judy, write it in this.
All right.
And
then-
she'll surely be sure to answer.
And I'll let them know we're coming back, and I'm going to pull out my trumpet and go,
Give you a performance check.
17?
Oh,
Yep,
nice.
17.
oh, you play like a real recognizable song.
Yep.
Awesome. I would not have expected that.
I'm very good at the trumpet.
You come in, you do your studying, you completely
Sweet
ignore the
trumpet.
girl. I imagine you're brooding of some kind. Hugh is probably just sitting there watching. Seven's trying not to get wet. You're playing the performance of your life. Anyone want to do anything else before we fast forward to the end of the ritual?
Nah.
Cool.
Let's go there. To the end.
She stops you.
I thought you started speaking patois. I was like, that's crazy. I was in Meet Joe Black for a second.
She stops you and she says, "Excuse me, I feel that thing again. To the south.
Ayo.
But bigger."
Oh,
Oh,
you're
no.
lucky girl.
Give me a dexterity save.
Hey, yo.
You can have advantage because you're attuned to the shrine.
19.
Oh, okay. You get out of the way just fine.
Tune to her shrine.
Oh, my God.
Do it to him.
I'll go
didn't
It's
investigate.
actually
Okay.
24. But
She's pointing to the south, and she says, "I can't go, but could you?" And you run outside, ready for danger. Honestly, I'm tired of this silly crew and just ready to get into some action. Hugh, you're the first outside. Can I get a perception check with advantage?
Are me and Shark still out here, or did we go
This
back?
was you're inside studying.
Okay.
12.
Yikes. There's a bright light growing from the south, but beyond that, it's hard to tell.
I'm
Are
gonna
you
run
still on my
towards
back?
it.
Sure.
It is way think huge, mile big white light, kind of south by southeast of you, in a way that is completely like dispersing the supernatural fog, and you can see this like almost a sunset of orange and fire red kind of on the horizon. Hugh, there's a rapidly approaching like bright red light. What do you do?
The sun is coming.
Like the fastest moving thing you've ever seen.
I'll just stand ready to fight the sun.
What do you see, Hugh?
Hugh, do you ready in action to fight the sun?
Yeah.
Okay. He readies his rapier. Give me an attack roll.
It's a 19.
Pretty good. And he lets loose the best rapier thrust he can think of. What we would recognize as the shockwave of an enormous bomb wipes over Hugh, completely erasing him. Less than a fraction of a second later, the shrine and everyone inside, as the sunset erases the day, and everything on this planet is done in no amount of time, more than 6 to 8 seconds.
That's the ending to a movie with Nicolas Cage called Next.
That is.
Next
It
or
is.
the happening?
No, Next.
So
That
then-
is literally how Next
That begs the
ends.
question, who's Nicolas Cage?
I'm thinking John Cusack. Wait. No, I'm getting confused.
There's also the Robert Pattinson one where he is in the World Trade
Towers,
Center.
yeah.
Guys, we just
Our
died.
world just disappeared.
Yeah, but I went out like Nicolas Cage.
That's a good point.
Valaar, you have a sense of self in this moment. You're getting a phone call. You've heard a noise like this before. Do you answer?
Yeah.
One by one, everyone except Valaar reappears in the bar in front of the bartender, who is cleaning a glass, and he says, "Wow, round 2, huh, guys?
We're back.
Yeah, spectacular mess up. Spectacular."
Actually, not our fault, even a little bit.
Yeah, I
Big
didn't even
bomb.
miss a note or anything. I was playing like fucking crazy.
Oh, system reset. What day is it? What year is it again?
1 second. Let me check my notebook. Let me see. I think I wrote it down last time. I'm just looking while you keep going.
I'm sorry. Do you guys really not know what's going on here?
Nope.
He's sending us back in.
I'm not doing anything. This is above my head.
Oh.
I'm a victim of this like you guys. You guys are gonna go back and do whatever it is you've been doing, screwing up, having fun. Surfing, I think at one point, kind of weird, but then you guys are gonna leave and then I'm gonna go about my day. And then in some amount of time, indeterminate to me, we're gonna do this whole damn thing again. So I'm getting pretty tired of it, but where's Valaar?
Oh my god, where's Foray?
He was just here a second ago.
Huh.
You watch us, right? Did you see what happened to him?
I mean, I did see that whole no magic thing. I didn't know he could do that. That was strange.
Oh my god, it's because he has no magic, he's not here.
no. He was a muggle, so he's dead now.
No.
No.
What was that term you used?
Non-magic user.
I see. I've never heard that one before.
December 7th, 1941.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Did you really just look that up?
I had to double check the exact date.
Okay, that's hilarious.
This really is a day that will live in infamy.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. He says to you all, listen, I don't exactly know what's happening here. I just know that we all are playing our parts and we'll probably keep doing it until, I guess, you guys figure it out. But firmly, this is not in my camp. So if you guys could hurry this shit up, I'm getting real tired of redoing this week.
Okay. Sorry, Dad.
Where do we respawn to?
Where are we dropping?
We're trying.
You say,
Chefs?
you say, where do we respond to? And Valaar, you walk through the door.
Oh, Valaar!
Hey!
Am I on the phone?
Valaar, there is a cell phone attached to your waist.
Oh, he's on the phone. Is it still ringing?
It's not ringing right now.
Does it look like mine?
It does look like
What the
have the same god.
fuck?
Hey.
Can we text now?
I'm gonna run
Welcome
up.
back.
I'm gonna run up and hug Valaar's leg. Valaar! I thought you were dead forever.
Can I?
Oh, you feel your magic returning slowly,
Okay,
but you feel it.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm gonna text my god.
You whip out your phone and go to text your god, and then the bartender looks at it and says, "Not at my bar. Don't do that.
Sorry.
Put it away."
I'm gonna pull the group here. Have I chronicled this guy before?
I think you tried it and it didn't work.
Okay.
Because then I think he also did a detect good and evil and he got a bunch of different things. I think he's lived a bunch of lives.
All right.
Maybe try it again though. Maybe he's more comfortable.
Oh, I tried doing my tie at him and it didn't go well.
That was fun. I'm sorry. Do you have a cell phone?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to have one of those.
Don't tell him what he's allowed to have.
No, stay out of this. We had a deal. What's going on here?
Well, you just weren't cutting it.
I'm sorry, you spend all your chips in one go and that's my fault? That doesn't make you exclusion to the deal there.
So how do we proceed from here?
It's pretty simple. You give me the phone.
Or
Do it.
what?
There's no or what. That's the deal.
Don't do it.
Don't give him the phone.
You just got that.
I'm gonna pull my axe off my back and stand in front of him. What was? Maybe I can convince him for you. What was your deal?
This is a perfect scene. So you go to pull your axe off, and he goes, "You're out of the bar." And you go like this, "You're just gone." Then you say, "What?"
What was the deal? Maybe I can convince him.
That's a great question. What was the deal, Valaar? You remember? You said power at any price. Was it what you said?
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what he said. At any price. And I haven't called it yet.
So why don't you like his phone? Seems like that's trivial.
He's gone out for market. He's gone for bids, for competition, and that doesn't work in these day and age. Any price, he said.
Who's that phone connect to?
You know who it connects to.
My dad?
No.
And I don't know.
It's the same phone that he's been texting his goddess on.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I thought it was just a coincidence.
Am I just like in Squidward's white world?
You are. What's your worst nightmare? But like the baby shitty version of it.
No hot
The
dogs.
baby of my nightmare or
Yes,
Shark's nightmare?
Shark's nightmare.
Oh, jeez.
I bet they're the same.
It's probably like Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
It's very
Spiders.
cute spiders with like big cutesy eyes running around.
Yeah, you're in
everywhere.
like a green room or a waiting room. It's just covered in like spider plushies, just like in like a playpen for kids.
Whoa! They're just like.
Side note: do you hate Brussels sprouts too?
I'm sorry. Were you giving me the phone or what?
Do you want to give him the phone?
Why do you need it? Don't you have your own phone? We're at a bar.
I don't use those disgusting advice. Listen, business is done face to face. We shake hands when promises are made. That impersonal, no style, disgusting.
Oh, that must be my second phone.
Huh?
I had two phones. We must have found it.
Ooh, I get where you're going with this. The DM. You want to lie?
Yeah.
Good luck.
I'm not going along with this.
You don't have to. He's doing it.
I'm gonna walk up to Foray. Enhance ability.
That's just another D4.
That's an advantage.
Advantage.
It's advantage. Oh God. Oh God.
Did I enhance your
10.
ability?
And you enhanced her, all right.
-1.
He comes around the bar, and then he goes to put his hand on your shoulder, and he goes, "Yeah, you too." And he sends you to the spider room.
No.
Thank God!
So you hate these cell phones, huh?
No, they're just competition. Now give it to me.
Sounds like you're broke.
Spider room.
Sounds like
Did you give Valaar power? Was that you?
Of course. And then he goes like this, and Maximo appears.
Why don't you give all of us power?
Give him back.
I'd love to make deals. But
all of us will be
I've
paladins.
got the one.
You see them do right.
This is all I can do right now. Although you could say that I've been helping.
Why don't you come back with us? They need a god down there.
Yeah, this whole thing. Oh, thank you. No, I'm not a god, but I wish I was.
Oh, well then what are you talking about competition? Because they have phones to gods, so who are you?
Yeah, I'm more of a facilitator. I handle the business. I'm not the product.
So you're a middleman.
I suppose you could say that.
So you're vestibular.
He's gonna send you to a room that's just like full of rusty wires, and he's like, "Charge up."
I'm gonna start grabbing little spiders from the room and start making potions out of them. I'm gonna start testing them for materials.
All right, give me the hemp thing.
No, they're real. All right, I roll 1. I get it. Well, do I roll the first one or I just roll the d12 right now? Because we're on the second table.
We're on the second table. You still roll the d20, I believe.
Okay. Got a.
But you can adjust it a lot because it's
So,
number of recipes.
Are they plush or are they
the
real?
worst possible option.
Sorry?
It's a plush, right? Or is it a real one?
Yeah, I think he sent you to this one because yours was the thing that designed the room. Like he made it and then shoved you in it. So I think you guys are all together.
So it's inorganic.
Yes, it's inorganic.
Was Electric Burst the organic or inorganic table for 10?
For 10, that was organic.
Okay, let me put an O right there. I will do the inorganic table. I'll keep it at 10.
Okay. Let's say these are magic plushies as well. Did you roll the 12?
No, I have not. Let me do that real quick. Boink. 12.
Oh, it's the most magic.
Ooh.
Okay. You have like what appears to be pop rocks in soda.
Yum.
What do you do with it?
Will that help me get over these spiders?
Yeah, let's see if this helps encourage. Okay, you drank that really fast.
All
He's
right.
dead. He's so dead.
Yeah, so you drink it and like the whole exterior of shark, instead of hair, it's all just like hard crystal. So you like
You're like the thing.
so you think like you're like the thing, but then you go to do any amount of moving and you realize it's like very brittle. It's like rock candy.
You're the thong.
Okay, just stay still.
There's a like magic reverberation happening to him that he can't quite utilize, but if you made an Arcana check, I would allow you to determine what it was.
And we're gonna do it, baby.
I like how
That's an unnatural 20.
You think this is some kind of meta magic that will have an effect on an actual spell?
Ooh, wait a minute. Do I know what meta
There are
magic
3.
is? There are.
You can either roll a dice and have 2 of them, or just guess 1, 2, or 3, and I'll tell you which those 2 out of 3 are.
So are each meta magics a different one on the D12? Or is 12?
D12 will let you pick, but I'm only going to let you know 2 out of the 3 meta magics.
Can I just say one and you
Sure.
say if it's one of them? I assume Quicken's one of them?
Yes, that's one. But you can also just say result 2 or 3, and I'll tell you the other 2. Or one of the other 2.
So one's probably Quicken,
One's Quicken.
one is probably Twinning.
Yep, twin is the second one. The third one's a mystery for you.
What's twinning do?
Doubles a spell. So you can cast like 2 Eldritch Blast, 2 Fireballs.
Twinning staff.
At the same time. It's pretty cool. Okay, so now you're making potions in the back room of the bar, which is hilarious. But in the main room, I believe it's you 2, and then you're still there. So the 3 of you are there, and the bartender is looking increasingly frustrated. He said, listen, Valaar, we had a deal. I'm putting all of my all into it. I expect some civility and an understanding that we had an agreement.
I think you gotta sweeten the deal a little bit. I got some pretty crazy power from the person on the other side of this phone.
Valaar, there's no way out of this deal. And honestly, I can't wait to see you try, but you'll be back. And he goes, and the 7 of you appear on a lander, sitting on top of several dead people with a wild woman in the corner, laughing her ass off, dodging bones. And she says, damn, where'd you guys come from?
Cue Clocktown theme.
They were all USB, micro USB.
Spiders.
I only use USB-C.
Spiders everywhere.
Yeah, honestly, it was
We're
a pretty
back.
chill ass room. I learned a lot. You should not fuck Jason. I tell you that much.
Out of game, how we're going to play this per loop is you guys can always fast forward to where you went in the loop and take a new branch. The second you guys want to do a new path that juts off, we'll start to play that path. But if you guys really wanted to, you could go to the 4th day where you're at the rates and then go a different direction. That's totally fine. Up to you guys when we do these loops, which are going to keep happening until we figure something out.
So it seems like 4th day is when Big Bomb go off.
Sunset of 5th day.
Sunset
We
of
had
5th
to
day.
do everything faster.
Yeah.
Sunset of 5th day, bomb goes off.
So where did we lose the most
Game time, functionally, it will take about a day to travel between each square. There is not enough time to do everything in one loop.
Do we retain our knowledge of the last loop? I assume
Yeah,
so.
you remember everything. You guys, this is fully conscious, and you actually still have your lyre from the shrine.
Do I still have my trumpet?
Yes, you still have your trumpet.
Have a drum.
You do have your tiny drum.
Tiny drum.
Perhaps the best idea instead is to break the loop by stopping the bomb.
Oh, when you say break the loop, the other card fills in and it says find a way to stop the loop.
That's huge.
Bro, they knew it was gonna loop. Why did they not tell us? It seems like valuable information.
So we
We have two options.
Do we still have our map?
Yes.
We
You
can
still have a map.
go straight to the temple or straight to the bomb.
we actually
Well, we don't know what the bomb is per se.
we also
Knew it
Yeah.
was southeast from the temple.
Yeah, I think we go to the bomb.
we don't need to go to the
To be
temple
clear,
at all.
an energy blast of some kind wiped over you from that direction. You assume that it could be a bomb, but you're not sure what it actually is. Because she mentioned there was some kind of divine source there as well. Okay.
We don't.
Have you?
So where did we get blasted back to now?
can we put the
You
Very
are
beginning.
here.
We're at the very beginning, but we can fast forward to wherever we want to, like, deviate from what we did the first time.
Okay.
I got kind of a wacky suggestion here. We go up to when we killed Jason. That was his name, right?
Yeah.
We just don't kill him. And then we just immediately run to the place she told us to go to get the thing. Like she was like, go
I have a
south.
question.
Mhm.
Did the script rewrite, like, do we have the same prompt as when we first started, or do we have we still have the one?
There is, I don't believe there has been a second writing yet.
So it's like when you would do a save, do something in a game, get the achievement, and then go
So we
back.
don't have to kill
Sure.
Jason anymore.
We haven't asked you the question yet.
That's
We
also
still
true.
have
No,
a yes
that's
or no
true.
question.
Do I still
You
get
also
the
haven't
favor
used your
from the
phone
siren?
yet.
Yeah.
Why don't you call the?
You didn't ask for it.
Why don't you call the
Well,
person on
maybe
the
if you say
phone?
one.
Well, I don't need it. Why do I need it?
Well, the
Just to
person on
see
the
who's
phone's my deity.
It's always going to be your deity.
Yeah, it's the
same
sun
guy.
god. That
Or
gave
or
him
if you put in
power
a
for the
specific
race.
number.
Oh, you get a text. Beep, 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 doop.
Oh, she's leaving him.
Thanks for enrolling in the mentorship program. Valaar will be your mentee.
Oh no.
You get a text. Beep, 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 doop.
I'll look at it.
You've been randomly assigned a mentor. It's Foray.
I'm gonna do like the deepest sigh anyone has ever heard.
I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna like inch over, just sideways. I'm just gonna like put my hand on his shoulder. Welcome to the org.
You guys are in the lander, like fucking bones flying over, and he's like, "Welcome aboard."
Welcome to the org, brother.
What's the plan?
Or if the loop's just gonna reset. I got an idea. We can do whatever we kind of want to, and then just wait for the bomb to go off.
I feel like we were doing that already.
Yeah. But these guys
really
just
good
wanna.
point.
We don't even gotta help these guys do this fight. We can just start going.
What's her name in the corner?
I can't remember.
Nothing
Wait.
matters though, right?
Wait, no, I can.
Yeah, let me
remember.
flip back.
I swing my axe at her.
Do you really? Okay.
I mean, it does
Is
not
it
matter.
live?
It's
Live.
live.
Yeah.
Live.
Live, lead the charge.
We can just fast forward to when we destroyed all the people on the beach and go from there. Because we
Good
did
point.
that pretty quick.
But
So
what
get
are
through
we
there.
angling for?
I think we
For the
go to
bomb.
the bomb.
So we want to go to the bomb. So why don't we just? We know it's south of the temple. Why don't we just go
Straight
further
to the
down?
Well,
The problem
if we do
is-
that, then that means that we lock in the dead Jason, and we can still use him.
I will
to,
give
like,
one thing. Your perception check when you walked outside was only a 12. It's not very good, but it was good enough to know that it was not exactly one square south of you. It
Yeah.
it did seem further away.
I'm willing to bet.
You
It
said
was,
it's a day per square.
Yeah.
We have about 4 days.
You have the sunset of the 5th day is the last day.
Okay.
5 days.
How about this?
You get
We do whatever we want to do, and then right before the bomb goes off, I can turn into. I don't know if I can fly yet. Actually,
Wait!
I was gonna say I could
Cavendish is alive!
I can fly.
Oh,
was
shit.
fun.
Cavendish is alive!
Before
No,
it goes
because you
off,
keep
the
flying.
items coming
Wait a
out.
minute. How
No,
long
Cavendish is dead. You killed her.
You killed her.
You killed her.
How many miles is a square?
That is tough to tell. It depends on the actual square. The map itself has a lot of like elevations. It depends on how you're traveling.
Well,
too.
like just like if you were looking at it like from space, like don't count like going over mountains and stuff. Just if you chopped it up into like
yeah,
pizza
that is
pieces.
that is a fair question that I do not have the exact answer
Okay.
for because there are a lot of travel scenarios in here that are different, and it depends on how you're traveling.
I was gonna do math and be like,
Almost like also we plan for vehicles like boats and other stuff that might speed things up that would affect the speed. So we settled on a
horses
constant
around?
speed system and not a distance.
I mean,
system.
you're designing
'Cause I was
a
gonna do,
land
like-
vehicle.
yeah,
Ah,
because I was gonna
I
do
heard-
like with lightning.
did you raise your hand?
Oh no,
No,
she,
we were.
she asked if there were horses around, and I
Oh.
raised my hand.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I was gonna say like with lightning, how they're like every second it's like a mile away from you. We could tell how far the bomb was by like seeing.
Okay, so we
Or
need.
if he had rolled higher on the check, that was to see how far the bomb was away.
True.
Should we just go back to that moment and then re-roll your perception check?
Oh my god, we
go
should
back.
just
That's the
spam it.
strategy. You
What
want
if
to
we
do it?
all go back? We all walk outside this time, and we
Yeah,
all
we
roll
all-
perception checks,
That's a good idea.
and
Do you
then
wanna do
restart
that?
the loop.
Yeah.
If
Can I
end
pull
up
out
back in
my
the spider room? I quit.
my explorer's telescope?
Okay, is that the plan for this loop? Are we just going to go through the whole
Is
adventure?
that? Do we want to do that? I mean,
That's
we
not a
can-
bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do
runner.
it.
All right. Let me see.
I have an alternate idea that may or may not have come from Chase. Could I separate from the group at the very beginning and fly over sort of where the bomb might be, so I might see where it originated on day 5?
You will die alone if you try that.
Yeah, but we're all gonna die and then come back.
No, you die before the bomb goes
No,
off,
I'm
is what
telling you
saying.
that there's no way alone you could get to the bomb. If you're welcome to do that this loop, we're doing this perception loop, right?
Yeah.
You say, I'm Valaar, I've got magic, I'm doing it, you fly, you probably die, you're going straight ahead. You almost certainly die here.
Oh, I'm not fast enough to get over there.
No, it's not even a speed thing. You just get killed. I would
There's
say
probably just so much shit in the way.
in that particular area, a like disgusting abomination of magical spell energy just swallows you alive, and
That's
you get
cool.
like completely dissolved.
Okay,
Use
I
my
won't-
perception check.
I won't do that.
So say he.
Hold on, actually, because you are doing that.
Okay, I'm doing that.
You get there in 2 days. The group is here, going about their adventure, and time resets after you die. You appear, all of you, in the bar once again, and he says, 2 days? What the hell?
Well, we kind of figured out what happened, so we're just kind of trying crazy strats. If you want to just throw us back in.
Don't let me stop you, man.
Yeah.
And he's like over there looking at the widening entrance to the museum in his wall.
What?
Oh.
What?
Why did we only make it 2 days?
Because
Because I exploded.
yeah, I think whenever any of us dies, it resets.
Are you the one looping us, or are you just?
Above my pay grade. I'm
Yeah,
just
but
taking-
you choose when we go back, though, don't you?
Oh no, I don't push a button or anything. I just happen to be here taking advantage of a weird situation.
Is there a way to like?
Listen, I'm just as clueless about this thing as you. There's some kind of mess down there. You guys figure it out. I got shit I gotta do.
Is there like a way to do like a memory check or something, just to like remember if the hole in the wall is getting bigger as the 5 days go on, or if it's bigger than it was the last time we were here?
It's bigger than it was the last time you were here. I would
We're
not make
tearing
it
a
bigger.
hole.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking.
Oh, I'm working on it. Sure.
Could you stop?
Nah.
Well, I tried.
Can I roll to see what his wisdom stat might be?
No.
Okay.
Why
I
are
was
you
gonna
trying to tear a hole into the museum?
Listen, I got business in there. We left something in there. I'm just gonna go get it.
You ask me to get it, I'll go grab it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll talk next time. Bye. And then you guys go to the beach.
Okay, so none of us can die, is what I'm really learning here.
Well, that was
We
the,
don't want to
That's
just.
the third loop.
This
Yes.
is the third
Yeah.
loop.
Yes.
that's what we were
So
doing.
we don't
before.
really want to just speed run death.
Yeah, it's definitely fucking up.
Kind of funny though.
How long does it take us to get to the water temple by boat if
We don't stop.
we just hop on right now and blink?
You guys
we've got to go through all that shit
Don't
again.
have an actual functioning boat here. You have the landers. That's
Well,
it.
but if we had just when we first got our boat on the first loop and then not stopped in the fishing village, if we had just like full speed ahead to
We
the
did.
temple.
We went to the fishing village because of the raids.
So
Yeah.
I'm saying if we did just go straight
Yeah.
to the water temple.
If you go straight to the water temple, you will have to fight the wraiths in an open area.
Yeah,
We can run that encounter if you want.
we were maybe under the assumption that the water temple was a protective barrier from the
Yeah, like
wraiths.
they can't get through
If
that.
you can get there, it might
Right.
be.
Yeah.
You guys did not get there because you did not sail quick enough.
In our last run, we lost a lot of time to the owl bears.
We did.
Yes.
Right.
So
It wasn't
We lost
actually like a functional day though.
No, it wasn't a functional day.
Yeah, we didn't lose that much time. We lost an actual game session to the Owlbears, but not actual
We
game.
lost
It was maybe like 20 minutes or 30 minutes.
okay.
We lost one of our days.
We lost a lot of time to the beach and
We
having
did just
fun
hang out
parties.
at the beach for
Like
we
2
lost,
days.
We lost time to the beach. We lost time to waiting for the boat to be made. Right.
The fastest you guys could leave the front square is overnight travel. You have yet to try traveling in a true nighttime That is not something you guys have done. Maybe like when it's getting dark or early morning, sure. You could theoretically leave here at night and see what happens.
I can
Also-
stand watch.
We don't know anything about the city to the south.
No.
We just know that there's a cannon there.
You guys have been in the top 5 squares, one there and one in the middle. By the way, Valaar, the one here southeast of you guys, there's like a bridge. There was some kind of commotion when you were there, but you were just flying over trying to make good time. And then, yeah, there's like some kind of main highway bridge.
Nice.
You are right, though. You said there's a cannon in this city.
Yes.
Could the cannon not have shot?
Oh my god,
Artillery.
I think I maybe know. They took the cannon, got launched over here. Their mission when they got there, blow up Big Mom. As like a last ditch effort.
I think there's 99% of the map we have no idea.
Yeah,
what's
we don't have
happening.
enough info.
I feel like we kind of treat this like a roguelike.
Do we remember? I'm asking the party and also maybe our conscience. Any land vehicles on the beach with
what I was
like the
gonna say.
army that we were originally fighting with? Because I don't personally remember. if
No,
there's
I think there was
any-
mention of it.
You guys executed the commanding officer before all of the gear arrived. So that's a good question that you don't know.
I see. Okay.
Can we go back to right when me and Shark are dressed up outside the door about to go in, and then maybe I just grab him and go,
You can
wait a
change my
minute.
mind.
What? Yeah, can I?
Well, you know what's happening, so you don't. Your mind doesn't have to be changed.
Yeah, but
Why don't you guys just sneak in and ask him for equipment instead of killing him?
All right,
What
so
happens when I play my magical lyre?
You hear like a sea breeze that says, "A favor."
Boat.
Stop the bomb.
Stop.
What do you guys think?
stop that guy
A
from
reminder,
tearing
she
a
said
hole in the
She's
museum.
not very strong, but she will try.
is she strong enough to present us with a land vehicle?
She's from the
With a
seas,
warthog,
thank
maybe?
you.
A Ford F-150, maybe.
Yes. A Bronco, per
I
se?
definitely thought you meant a real warthog, and I was like, how the fuck are we all gonna fit on a warthog?
What if she grants us ridiculously fast ship speed?
She's the wind in our sails?
Can she make our
Is
boat
she,
fast?
could she be motor?
Could you make
Motor?
So what helped? real quick. We get to the water temple real fast.
Yeah.
We're still no closer
We
to the
don't even
bomb.
have to go to the temple. We can just go east faster and then straight down.
Yeah, because we
Okay.
don't need to go to the temple. We just need to go to the thing
My
she
thought
was
is we
talking
can
about.
stop before the temple and go
Yeah.
Diagonal.
diagonal.
Now, when Valaar died, did he recognize the energy that was killing him? Does he know anything about
Yeah,
it?
there was a giant, like, just absolute twisted abomination of magic and nightmare that dissolved you on a molecular level. It basically blotted out the
Yeah, no,
sky.
I don't really
So he got like
It was
annihilated.
bad.
Like actual.
Like, he was completely unmade.
Oh, molecular annihilation. That's sick, dude.
Can we, if we wanted to, polling the group, would we have to go through all the fights again if the only thing we change from this timeline is me and Matt do not obliterate Jason?
If it does not change your route, no. If it changes things around the route, we can talk through them and work through them without redoing all the scenes.
I
So
think.
Do you want to try that? Let's not kill Jason.
Yeah, see
Get
if
the
maybe-
boat. See if we can get her to make us faster. Go that way. Does that sound?
We
that
can
sounds
also,
like
if
a
we don't
group?
kill Jason, we can also maybe get a land
Land vehicle, yeah. We can wait and see.
All right, so let's fast forward to a lightning strike showing my fucking silhouette with little eyeballs hanging off me. Jason's dead.
And then
Okay.
And then you just go boom.
I grab his
Yeah.
arm
Does
and I'm
that
like,
mean I'm high out of
"Wait."
my mind right now?
Yeah, you were in the dark side of the beach.
That's huge.
Unless you want to be a better
Dude,
person this
dark
run.
I'm a big crab still.
Yeah, I'm drunk off my ass.
This time she remembers where the drugs are and she's already collected them before the party is.
I'm gonna bust in the door before him because I like shake myself awake. I'm like, oh,
So
whoa.
I'm standing behind you with my axe, and I'm just gonna hold
I'm
it
gonna-
like this, and I'm.
I
gonna
forgot
go,
that you have
I'm
the
gonna-
googly eyes on.
Yeah, like bouncing. I'm gonna go.
I'm
put
gonna
that thing
push-
back where it came from.
I'm gonna push him out of the way and run and be like, Jason.
Or so help
I
me!
think they described that.
I like that you
him-
fell.
Him and Liv were in like they were like clearly in a romantic moment, maybe about to kiss, and you came in. So
Oh, I
you've
thought
now
they were
again
fucking.
interrupted the mood.
No kissing because that's the rule of the army, man. We're gonna have to blow you up.
Somebody just
Okay, so you guys are not killing him, right?
I'm gonna run in. I'm gonna be like, sorry to interrupt, but do you know if there's any land vehicles coming in? I think we got a hunch on something that could be going down.
I'm sorry. You was in the middle of something.
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna walk back and just stand behind you.
He's here too.
Hey, I don't get the whole googly eyes thing. Can we talk about this? And he looks over at Liz. In the morning?
No, actually no.
It's very urgent.
God,
You also
I hate that
can't
you're
be-
my bosses.
You can't be doing this, man. It's the army. You can't be shacking up with your damn commodity.
It is our duty as some of the living to propagate the living in a world where living is the
No,
only thing
sir.
standard.
Don't ask, don't tell. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, my boss earlier said this whole war was about sex. He said that on the beach.
Come on, man. Lighten up. Let them bone.
This is an order I'm following. You
They-
did this.
I'm gonna peek in the tent. Are they consummating their love yet?
There's
Oh my God, he's a camera.
They're stealing all the damn sex for themselves. You don't think that's selfish?
How about
Damn
this? We
sex.
give them one sex if they answer this question.
I'm getting one sexy. You
You-
can get one little sexy time
You
if you
answer-
get this
Yeah,
right.
You answered the question and
There's a correct answer, and I hope you know it. And then I hold up a little hourglass sort of thing, and it's like trickling down. It's like, you're running out of sex. This is all the sex we have left.
don't let it hit zero.
Liv looks at you and goes, no, he doesn't have any left. And she leaves the tent. And he goes,
Damn.
thanks, guys. Okay.
So about them vehicles.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a whole second phase of it. And then he sits down at the radio you guys were fucking yelling at for no reason last time. He goes, come back, Sweepy. And then she answers, she goes, oh, Jason, hey, it's nice to, because you guys haven't fucked it up this loop. Nice to hear from you. What do you need? And he says, listen, doing some advanced recon here with some of the special
Commanders.
commanders.
New guys, big guys.
They want to see phase 2 of the invasion, if you don't mind just transmitting those. And she goes, oh, of course, no problem. And like magically printing kind of on the side, there's a small like black device that has, it's basically a rod and like a clipboard, just prints out. And on the map, you guys get 2 things.
Ooh.
Here,
I'm tired of
boop, and here, boop, are basically free squares. They are squares that do not cost you time to travel through because they are large roads and tunnels. And then she's explaining that there was a surge that was going to bring like extra like disposable hot air balloons for like higher ranking units to use, but they went down somewhere 1 square south of the free square in the city. You are, right there. She also says, like a few other things they're talking about, like details from home. He's asking about how like the several houses and we canonicized cars last time went for all the homeless veterans that he gave them to and all that stuff. He's just asking about how all of his various philanthropies went, which thank you for that. And while they're talking, she mentions that a lot of this is kind of a moot point if you can get a force to the mansion and recover the spike on the roof, which is the recon surge, which will allow you guys to scout extra squares from nearby.
We'll remember that. There's a house in it.
You were at that house. No one was on the roof.
Oh.
Damn.
So we can get to the roof
I
to
gave
get a
perception
surge.
checks and you all sucked.
Oh, right.
Remember the bears just fucking walked up on you guys?
So we can get to the house, to get to the roof, to get to the surge, to fly over.
The surge is more of like
Recon.
it's like a sweep, a scan.
I think it's like an Apex, like.
You can
see where
contact the
storm is
balloon
then.
guys and they'll give you recon on nearby squares.
Gotcha.
That's huge.
I think that all these conversations go down, and then he gives you the updated map, and he says, "You've ruined my night." So
Yeah, you really fucked it up with Liv, man. I've never seen someone fumble so hard.
yeah,
No.
he goes, "Yes,
terrible.
sir. Can
What's
I be
that?
dismissed?"
Don't do your damn silly salute to me, man. Get the
It's
hell
our
out.
silly. Okay, I'm gonna.
Get the
That's a
hell out.
lot of attitude.
Hugh, I think your stealth was a 16, which he doesn't beat. So Liv walks down the beach, and you are hidden. He walks after her, distressed. You're still hidden, and you see them kind of like having a makeup on the beach. They're just talking about a past life and where things are going.
Kills her.
We are at a slightly different time loop. It affects a lot of things that aren't relevant to what you guys did in the past. What's your plan next?
I'll walk over to Jason and interrupt him again real quick.
Okay.
Oh, no.
He's there and he's like, listen, when this is all over, and then you just kind of like spring out of the sand, and then they both scream. And you see like several people like grabbing their pulses and looking over, and he's like waving them off, and he goes, you've got how to stop doing that. Really, I don't get how you.
No, this one's good. Everyone's gonna get poisoned tomorrow, so don't let the troops eat the soup.
They both look like extremely confused. What?
Yeah, someone poisons your soup tomorrow.
Liv, would you mind getting a double shift on the guard around the commissary tonight? And she goes, yes, sir. And she walks
Wow, I
up.
didn't think you guys would believe me without proof.
You're my boss.
That's incredible. Yeah, you're right.
You're literally in charge of this entire dispatch. Everyone here.
You're right.
It'd also maybe be fruitful to watch the soup get poisoned and figure out who did it. We can interrogate them.
We do come back to why we left the first time, which is
We don't
do we care?
That's true.
Also, nobody died from it.
What is the next part that you guys want to examine? A guard has been doubled. You've done this. We're saving Jason montage. Oh, Jesse doesn't get promoted. Damn.
No.
Where is he? We need to
Well,
find
you
him.
could still
We
promote
can
it,
still
I guess.
promote it.
Yeah, because he's been having a lot of attitude, so Jason needs
Clever.
to go.
I was wondering if anyone remembered that. Now what?
Do you guys want to go over to the spike in the house to scan the remaining squares?
Turn in for the night and then head out in the morning?
Yeah, because it's still
No, let's
Close.
just
Never
go.
mind.
Go straight on through. I can
Night travel.
stand watch.
Sounds. Sorry.
How are we handling spell slots? Because I have no memory of what my spell slots were.
You guys
like
had fought here and you used spells on the beach.
Definitely.
I was thinking we could roll randomly to see what spell slots get pulled because otherwise you'd have to write down where you were every single loop every time,
then. Perfect.
which I'm fine with. But in this case, you guys did that big battle and then the whole trench battle. And now we would be doing this plus the surfing thing, which you also used stuff for.
Yep.
So
I'm thinking I got
We could
nothing,
sleep if
so
we
I think
want to
sleep.
Yeah, we can do a sleep and then.
Is my soul back?
yes, your max health is back up.
Could I transform into some kind of giant riding animal, and then because I'm also a robot, I can do sentry's rest through the night, and just take us where we need to go through the night?
You could not sleep and carry people at the same time.
Okay.
Like a Tesla.
Like it is. Don't do that to me. I canonicized Borat,
I'll wild
Megatron, but not Elon Musk.
Just-
Please.
Just you wait till I wild shape into a Cybertruck.
No. Well, it'd be an easy way to kill you because you would just stop working at some.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry. Anyway, morning. Are we doing that?
Sure.
I
Yep.
desperately need to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah. So sleep, morning. Go to
In the
bed.
middle of the night, in the early hours, on first,
you.
it's enough for a long rest, but on first breakfast, when you guys have had enough, there is a loud scream from Liv. Would you all go to investigate?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think so.
Let's look real quick.
She is grappling with a skeleton who is wearing the armor of the people you guys are currently with who was trying to poison the soup. There is an actual skeleton in the camp whose hand is like right above it, and she is like tussling with him in the commissary. What do you do?
Ray of Frost.
All right, you fire off a ray of frost. Make an attack roll.
Misses.
Okay.
Wait, actually-
I shoot my blaster.
Okay, you shoot
that's
your
a,
blaster.
That's a 12. That
A 12 hits. It's just a skeleton.
And Ray of Frost, I think, is an 8.
I would have missed.
He missed.
6, and I do my Radiant, which is 10 damage.
Okay. Okay, this is gonna be enough to kill him. It's just a regular skeleton, but you fire off this ray of cold, right? Liv is there grappling him. You're all there. You can all witness this. This like ice beam is like slowly piling up and freezing this thing, and he's like, you hear the cracking and shattering, and he looks at you, and he like does a bony smile, and he says, "Next time," and then he breaks off.
There won't be a next time because
Liv
That was spooky.
looks at you all and says, "I didn't know they could talk. That's weird."
It's like a scary, spooky skeleton.
They can't. That was one of my friends.
I use minor illusion.
Give me a perception check, all of you guys.
14. 14.
26.
Nice.
13.
Percepted the shit out of that.
16.
Better, but not good enough.
Unnatural 20.
Okay, you two, you say, hey, that's one of my friends. You guys have stopped this. You see two others dressed in disguise running straight south out of the camp. They look like maybe regular soldiers, but the two of you are on high alert. You can tell these are just
Can I use
disguised.
hold person?
On
one of them?
I think we said you could do that on Undead for this arc in particular. You're welcome to do that. What's the
We tried
save?
it. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, he gets a 14.
I think that I have 16, so
Okay.
I held.
He like is running and collapses and just hits the ground. He's stopped moving, but the other one gets away into the trees. You do know for sure. What do you got?
I was gonna say I wild shape into a draft horse. And I just
Give me an athletics
Thoroughbred.
check. If you can catch him, we'll say you'll get him.
Oh God.
Just to see if you like power through the.
If
He gets like a 17.
Okay, if my
Oh no, he's a skeleton. He gets a 14. He has a minus.
athletics, you said?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you're a draft force, brother.
That's a 13.
Oh, I thought that was a nat 20.
Okay. No, I mean it's a giant, right? I mean there's a lot of plants. You try to catch up, but no, he escapes. He has gained a lot of distance on you. You want to try something different or head back?
Can I use my well, no, he's on. If he's potentially undead, then like the heat vision thing I have won't work.
Mm-mm.
I don't really have anything else I could try. So.
How thick is the jungle? Could I fly overhead and track
This-
them?
It would be hard perception disadvantage, but you could try.
Would we know now because they were attacking that they were there?
What do you mean for future loops?
For everyone who didn't see it.
No. Would we now see the ones
Oh
that they're
yeah,
shooting
yeah.
at? Oh, how far are they? Feet-wise?
What's one round of running for your horse? 60?
40 feet.
40 feet, but you would have dashed, so 80. So they're from where you guys are on the other side of the camp, maybe like 100 feet.
Got firebolt.
Can't see them in the jungle. Both of them ran off through the trees.
No. If he
Well, I just
picked me
wasted
up,
You got one.
that then.
I assume one of you is going to go deal with the one that's paralyzed.
if,
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to it.
Okay.
if he picked me up, flew me up, could I see through the jungle and kind of pinpoint the guy?
Same thing, perception disadvantage.
I mean, we're not. Nothing's happening if we miss. Like, we're not going to get there. I'm certainly not going to be able to
Hugh
get there.
is
in time.
coming over to the one on the ground. What do you guys do?
Yeah, we can. We'll fly after him and try and see him through the
Yeah.
trees.
Both of you give me perception disadvantage. Try to see him through the
Okay.
trees.
No.
I have a 14. That's my
10.
lowest.
Yeah.
No dice.
I rolled a nat 20 on my.
You do have a prisoner.
I
though. Hugh, what do you
know.
do?
I was doing so
I'm
good.
gonna say, hey, Buster, what are you doing here?
I'm not talking to you.
No, yeah, you are.
I'm not talking to you. I can't move also.
Hey, Stewie, can you release him? You're hurting him.
good.
I want him to be comfortable.
I imagine you guys all come back.
Yeah, I'll walk
All right,
over.
fine.
And I'll just say, you can't handle the truth, and straighten my tie.
Oh.
Very big.
Oh.
I forget what
Go
I
ahead and
rolled.
roll your dice, sir.
It's my intimidation, right?
Yeah.
Which is your strength now?
Yeah,
It's
what's my
strength.
strength?
He's tied.
Oh, nat 20!
I rolled a nat 2.
I wasted my nat 20.
He's held in person by the magic, but you know it's going to wear off soon.
Yeah, I'll let him go.
You actually let him go?
I'm
gonna grapple him to
the ground.
Okay.
Let him go.
Oh, I thought that Hugh had a hold of him.
He
Well,
was
that's
just
what
talking
I was talking to him, but
He's-
here,
he's just-
when you
You
let
were
him
gonna
go,
say let him go
He
and
did
then
say
let him run
him
away.
go.
Yeah, it's
Stewie would see that.
it's true.
Got him in a full Nelson.
Okay, he's got him in the jello. The what do you call it? The full Nelson, but is it like the full sugar half Nelson or something like that?
Yeah, I got him in the sucralose detrimentos.
The full
Give me
Nelson.
like an athletics check. Oh, he rolled a 2. Yes.
Yeah, then I blasted him.
Okay. Well, you did win, so you got him, and you've got
Is that
him
more
telling the
comfortable
truth.
for
So, what are we doing?
What's your name, bucko?
Which?
Okay. Why were you coming to poison the camp?
Was my order.
From who?
The general.
Which general?
I don't really know his name.
Was he our general or your general?
I love his voice.
Bone general.
Bone general.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Oh god, idiots.
On this map, where is he?
I don't know. It's gone.
You fucking spoke to him.
Yeah, he told me the poison. I did the poison.
Where were you when he said that?
Here. You guys weren't here a day ago.
Oh, that's a good point. So you were on the beach talking about
Yes.
how the fuck would he know we're gonna be here making food?
That was part of my order.
To make sure we make food?
If
we make food, you poison. You're dumb. Okay, why did he want to poison us? Just to kill us?
slow them down, he said.
Slow us down.
So I did.
From what do you want to stop us from doing?
I don't know.
Do you know about this loop?
What?
Do you know about the time loop?
What are you talking about?
Okay, I don't think it
No.
was. Yeah, where were you running after this? If I let you out right now, where do you run to?
I was gonna go south.
You're going south.
Yeah.
What's south?
More.
More what?
Oh, I don't want to say.
You can't, tell me what's south.
More me.
Lots of bones. Lots of bones. Do you know what's east? Southeast?
I'm pretty fresh.
Gotcha. Are you good guy? Are you doing this just because it's your orders?
What?
Or do you hate us?
I don't like you. I don't hate you. I don't hate you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, brother. Come
That's
give
what
me
I'm
some
saying,
skin. And I'm going to tap him with
Oh, no. I think you just insulted him.
I'm giving it back. No, I'm giving it back.
He's working on
You
it.
said, give me some skin.
I know, but I start cutting off some of my hands. Like, you can have some back. You can
We
have
let
some
you out
back.
of this jail. Okay, you just realized you don't hate us, right? We don't hate you.
My orders were to slow you down. Though.
Yeah, it's just orders.
Wait.
They happened with the Nazis too.
Orders. What are
Hey,
Nazis?
National Socialists.
you slowed us down by talking to us.
Yes,
Really.
and we'll be even slower if when we let you out of here, you stay.
Yes.
You gotta stay in.
Now he's talking
What?
slow.
Are you gonna stay if we let you out?
No.
Why is he talking so slow?
Anybody got any question for him?
I
No.
just want to punch him.
I'm gonna put
And
the,
now I
the
realize we wasted some
solid
time
snake chip in, and I'm gonna be like, talk.
No.
When does this start working?
What?
Keep going. Keep going. Does that hurt?
No, I'm dead.
That's not hard enough.
You want to like take his head off?
Eventually.
All right, you knock his head off.
I catch it.
Okay, you catch it.
Can it still talk?
Do you put it back?
No, it's off the body.
Off
Can you
the-
hear me?
I think the body goes limp, but the head goes, I guess.
Okay. I'm gonna take out a rope from my explorer's back and I'm gonna tie it and put him around my neck.
Okay, but you can't handle the truth doesn't last forever. It lasts a minute.
Right, I got it.
kinda like
Anybody got any other questions for big guy here?
Which way did they head after they left the beach? Which direction?
Who's they?
Your general.
Oh, good question. Let me see. Me, the dungeon master, having to look because my people have to tell the truth. They went from.
And while you're remembering that,
Yeah,
does your general, has he spoken about a big bomb he's got?
they went south. No.
No bombs.
What is that?
It goes.
Big thing, it goes boom.
Yeah.
Oh, we got those.
How, like
Where?
wipe this whole world big?
No, like big guys.
Oh.
What?
Who's
What
wiping
a
who?
worthless skull.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stop talking now.
I'm just gonna keep wearing you.
He just yells, "Die!" And just like random like death threats. He tries to bite you too.
I'm gonna hold him closed. All right, guys, where do you want to go now?
So we can go to the house and do the recon thing, or we can go to the little spot beneath the water temple and see what that
also
looks
go to the city.
Yeah, we've got city, recon, or below water temple.
I vote city.
You vote city.
So the magic area he tried to fly through, could we ride? Say we got the hot air balloons from the city, could we fly them over the magic area? Do they go high enough?
I don't know.
Could they take us higher?
Well,
All right, so we got to vote for city. Where do you want to go?
I kind of want to go to the city.
I'm gonna say placement out beneath the water temple.
I'll do city.
City, why not?
All right. Well, now you can't win anything but city.
Say city. City.
Okay. Pick the next tile we're going to. One south or southeast?
Southeast is free, right?
Southeast is not.
south.
Southeast
bridge.
is a bridge.
Which
Free
leads
is
us
the one
to.
south.
We could
It makes
see
sense to lead us to the opening to the city, which I would assume it's that little.
Yeah,
Yes.
why don't we go bridge?
Oh, you know
Wait,
what,
no, there's a
Valaar,
commotion
give me
on the
give me a retroactive perception check because I feel like you
Oh.
could have seen that from the tile you died on. Good luck. 15.
Oh, you've now put pressure. No.
No, it's
Part
not
of
in. It's not in.
inspiration?
Enhance ability. Wait.
No, you weren't there. You
Guidance.
What does guidance do?
it would add a D4, but when this happened, you were alone.
you were all
It doesn't
alone.
matter.
Guidance retroactively.
It is a 2.
Okay. So, one south or southeast?
Southeast for sure.
Southeast?
Because we get the free tile, and I assume the opening to the city is that little.
So this is where we're going to leave it, but let me set the scene. This is the direction the main army is also going, and they are leaving at the same time as you. So you guys, who are actually in charge of this mess, are setting out with the advanced main force, who are just traveling, rank and file, 6x6 in row of people with pulses. You are in front of them, walking just in a hard southeast line. Do you guys say anything in the morning?
On the road
To them.
Any
again.
cool one-liners?
Yeah, one-liners to take us out.
One more step towards adventure.
You just have in front of all this giant army of people. He goes, one more step towards adventure, and then just
And I'm-
freeze
I'm-
frame.
I'm onward.
Catch you next week. Yahoo!